Hey everybody! I can't believe it, but I have returned again with Shay,
Hey guys!
and it's just been a week from the Nintendo Switch event, but now we're talking about Fire Emblem.
Fire
And
Emblem.
when they announced this, I think it was like the day after the Nintendo event, I thought it was going to be Fire Emblem Warriors, which they just announced, and then the mobile game, which they've been teasing for a long time. I was shocked that there was a lot more.
A Fire Emblem exclusive.
Yeah, and it was like really short too. It's
It
not even.
was.
It's not even like last year or 2 years ago was like the 20th, 25th anniversary, and now this year they're going like all out. It seems so. It's like kind of crazy.
Oh, like they realized that they missed the anniversary and someone's like, crap, we gotta make a bunch of stuff.
I guess, or maybe they just want to like reuse some assets from the 3DS stuff. Which okay,
Yeah.
we'll just go in order here. So
Okay.
kick things off with Fire Emblem Echoes: Shadows of Valentia, which is a remake of the second game, Fire Emblem Gaiden, which came out for the Famicom back in 1992.
I like that. I'm really excited because I feel like I feel like as Americans we don't get exposed to those earlier games.
Yeah, there's like five. There's a quite a few on the Nintendo. There's quite a few on the Super Nintendo, and the
Yeah.
first one we got was the Game Boy Advance, and
Which
we've got
we
all of them since, more or less. I think we missed one on the
yeah.
Game Boy Advance, but
I want to say that was the first game I bought for my little clamshell Game Boy Advance.
it's very exciting because I played Gaiden a little bit. I think I can't remember if it was English translated or not, from like a patch or something like that.
Right.
But it was different. I'm like, oh, you can actually explore a town, and it was like a little bit different. So this one's like, it looks like Awakening, and it looks like the Fates games with that same kind of engine. But the
hmm
cool thing about it is you get to go in dungeons, you get to go in towns and kind of talk to people. It's
Yeah.
not just going map to map fighting battles, and it's as an overworld as well,
Yeah,
which
that's
isn't that new. And there's like character progression that you can like actually maximize and manage freely.
it looks different from Fire Emblems that we've got. That those little differences that they're describing make me more interested to play them. I mean, I know we both enjoy Fire Emblem games, but this one just sounds different
It,
and
it sounds different. I'm way more excited than I was for Fates because
hmm
it. I liked Fates, but the whole splitting thing just rubbed me the wrong way. I just really don't
yeah,
like games that do that,
could have
aside
been
from
one
Pokemon.
game.
And I still don't like that Pokemon continues to do it. But whatever. It's just like, Pokemon does it, so whatever. If anyone else does it, it's like, hey, well, hold on now. What are we doing? And
Yeah,
plus, we're getting Amiibo as well for the two main characters of
yeah,
Alm and Cecilia. And this game's coming out really soon. It's launching on May 19th. That's
yeah.
crazy.
I got even more excited because I love collecting those amiibos.
I have all the Fire Emblem ones, and
Yep.
they're all like sword people, except for Robin's, well, who also has a sword. So,
Yeah.
yeah, but very excited for that.
hmm
Next, we have no artwork, no title, but they are making a Fire Emblem game for the Nintendo Switch, which is the first home console game since Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn on the Wii, which came out in 2008. So it has been a long time, and they basically said it's coming out in 2018. But when they announced the Switch, and my first thought was like, oh, all the handheld games are going to be on consoles now, and vice versa. And that was my first one where I was like, oh, Fire Emblem, it can actually be on a console, but still have like the nice portability of it. Because
Yep.
the console ones were okay for the GameCube and the Wii, but the battles took like a long time, so it just was kind of irritating that I couldn't, put them to sleep or take them on the go kind of thing. So
Right.
I'm up for that. Yeah, there's not really much else we can say on it. I'm literally no artwork, no title, no nothing. So the least, the thing I thought they would talk about the most, they talked about not that long. So they
No.
showed an updated trailer to Fire Emblem Warriors,
Yep.
which just continued on the trailer of Chrom facing off against just hordes of soldiers for like 10 seconds. And that
Yep.
was it. And they just said it's going to launch this fall, but they're also making it for the new 3DS because that's what they did for the Hyrule Warriors game, but
Yeah,
it
but
didn't
that
really turn out that well.
I want to say that one took a lot longer than when the one for the Wii U came out.
Yeah. So now these two are coming out at the same time. So whatever. I don't care about the new 3DS one. I want the Nintendo Switch. But I figured it'd be like a fall thing. Those games don't really take that long to make. But I kind of wish they would show off at least one other character. But again, we have a long way to go for that to come out. But it looks exactly like I thought it was going to look like.
What? Are you saying all those games look alike?
But they are fun. I do defend those. I do defend those. Fire Emblem Heroes is the mobile game, and it looks exactly like I thought it would look like.
I was surprised watching this how long that segment was.
I think everything took up to 8 minutes, and then 8 to 19 was all about Fire Emblem Heroes. It opened with like an animated cutscene, and you see all like the Fire Emblem characters across all the franchises come in, and essentially you're like the summoner that can call forth heroes from other dimensions to fight for your will. And it's the gameplay is similar to like a tactical game, but just on like a smaller scale. But go on.
Is this the first Fire Emblem to have a user of a gun?
Someone's had to have a gun of some sort. Even if it was like a pistol that shot bolts or something like that.
Right. Well, I don't know. I can't think of anybody.
Well, last year was like the first time we had like samurai and stuff like that. They introduced like a bunch of new people. And actually, like with all the art, with like the gold people from like the Anchor Kingdom or whatever that place is called.
Right.
I thought we were gonna get like a Greek kind of thing happening with that. That's what reminded me of Hercules and stuff. But
then the summoning stone looked very Celtic with the tree and the infinite otter.
Yeah. Basically, this game is free to play. It's coming out first for Google Play, which means it's going to be for Android phones, and then it'll be coming out after for iOS devices. It looks like some free to play bullshit, and that I was worried about. I hate the art. I think it looks. My problem with like a lot of the games on like iOS that are like free to play things from some unknown Japanese company or some Korean place is the art all looks like faux anime, like not real anime, but someone trying to make anime that is not from like Japan or doesn't exactly quite know how to do stuff. And that's what this game looks like. It just, I don't know.
Characters have all been redesigned by various artists, so I don't like that so much.
And it's, I don't know, there's probably a little story behind it, but again, it's free to play, so how can I really damn against it? I guess if I don't like it, I don't have to do anything with it. It might be cool, art aside. The gameplay loop looks like it's there for typical free to play stuff, leveling up your warriors and stuff like that, and being able to have like all these different characters. Although, because we haven't got like a lot of them, some of that like nostalgia isn't going to fall on us because of all these people coming from different places that we just have no like affection for.
We have no reference for.
I am all for them remaking all the whatever games if it doesn't take that long, because like, who knows how long this has been going for, and if it's like it's a whole remake, that's pretty crazy. I don't care if they use the same engine. I think that engine still looks really, really good.
That engine is amazing.
Yeah, it looks really good on the 3DS. So.
Yeah, and the characters come out so good, and everything flows so well.
Yeah, those are just like addicting games. So I am super excited for May and maybe the fall. And I guess I'm curious with Emblem or Heroes comes out. So
I mean, you can always try it. It's free to play.
Overall, this was a huge surprise. Obviously, Shadows definitely is my top pick out of all four of these games. But
yeah, me too.
Yeah. So well, thanks for this little mini talky thing about Fire Emblem, and maybe next week we'll join together again for some other amazing surprise. Who knows? Did you know that was a ReActionExaminer video? If you liked it, you should subscribe to me to keep up with everything that I'm doing. Also, if you have some other interests, like sex for example, check out Tum Ups, which is a comedy sex podcast thing wherein my best friend and I check out the weird and abnormal and the erotic. And of course, you should support me on Patreon because, hey, I want to make the channel better and I want your help to do so. Plus, if you want to check out my writing, check out Game Jerk, where I have archives and new stuff for all projects, okay? You can find all the stuff and more in the description with the links below. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all next time.